Agent, the blackout attack. What do you remember?
New York, Moscow, Seoul. A whole new group of cities just got hit. It's chaos. And the intel we've got is shaky at best. These are dark days, Commander.
Don't worry, sir. We're here to light shit up.
Crackdown 3 has been one of the most highly anticipated games for Xbox fans since it was announced back in 2015 and was supposed to be the answer to the question, where are Microsoft's AAA exclusives? This game is not that. This is an Xbox 360 game that was left on the shelf for way too long, with gameplay akin to that of Prototype and Infamous on the previous generation of consoles. Crackdown 3's single-player gameplay consists of liberating and/or destroying an area, each type filling a percentage bar to one of the several bosses you have to defeat. And repeat. While there are side activities to take part in, races, collectibles and the like, the sheer repetitiveness does not bode well for the prolonged enjoyable experience. I found myself constantly sighing after each mission, through complete and utter boredom after about an hour of play. Gunplay doesn't do much to spice things up either. With a lock-on system making it nigh on impossible to miss, the only sense of challenge in the combat is just the overwhelming amount of enemies that get thrown at you. Of course, Crackdown being a game about superpowered levels of traversal, we should probably talk about how you move around the open world. What a mess! Getting around the city is clunky and often results in getting stuck behind rocks or falling down buildings, forcing you to start your climb all over again. There is no precision to your maneuvering, no guarantee that you'll grab the ledge to pull yourself up, or just grind your face along the side of a concrete wall, which is coincidentally what I'd like to do after missing the aforementioned ledge for the 90th time. Whether it's combat or traversal, I feel both of these could have been improved, even slightly, if the control scheme was better. Controller layouts for the third-person action genre have been tried and true for the better part of a decade, so why change it? It does nothing but make everything arduous and cumbersome. The open world of Crackdown 3 is also completely uninteresting. Missions and side activities encourage you to explore, but it doesn't really feel lived in. Everything is kind of just there, and you end up just moving from place to place to make your percentage bars rise. It isn't all doom and gloom, as there are some things I quite like. Driving around the world is surprisingly fun, even if it is rare that you'll do it. Once you get into the swing of things, the incredibly arcadey drifting and sideswiping can be a fun alternative to both combat and getting around the city. I'm also quite fond of the leveling system. You have different categories such as agility, firepower, explosions, strength, etc. The more you perform moves and skills in each category, the more you level it up. Within each, there are a list of abilities you'll unlock, one per level. It's a very simple system, but it works well and encourages you to alternate between guns, melee, explosives, and even between leaping from building to building or going for a drive. I want to briefly talk about the multiplayer, and I'm going to start off by saying that the fact this game did not launch with party support to play online with friends is inexcusable. It's been a standard feature for 15 years, and I cannot fathom why it has been excluded. That side, gameplay-wise, multiplayer is quite fun. Strongly lacking in modes with only 2 on offer, the equivalent of Kill Confirmed and Domination, but I'm surprised to say I enjoyed my time with it. Picking up kills as you get launched through the air, ducking and weaving between buildings trying to break the enemy's line of sight, brings a sense of high-octane action that you don't seem to get from the campaign. If they add more modes and, of course, party support, I think Crackdown 3 has a strong multiplayer experience on its hands. I know I've been very negative about this game. It's an odd situation to be in. Crackdown 3 is in a weird place for a game. It isn't bad per se, it's just incredibly dated. If this game came out 10 years ago, we could probably be having a very different conversation. But in that 10 years, this gameplay formula has not only been improved upon, but subsequently run into the ground.
She may look pretty, but this city is full of corporate gangsters, psychopaths, and butchers. We are diving head first into a viper's nest. But I promise you this, come tomorrow, we're all gonna be walking around wearing shiny